Welcome to Google Ads Unleashed, the podcast that helps you harness the power of Google Ads. And now your host, Jeremy Young.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Google Ads Unleashed. Hope everyone is doing well this fine February. So we're back with some Google Ads updates. In fact, the next two episodes will be about some updates that Google Ads has recently brought out and which you can use to your advantage. And the first one is one which is relatively straightforward and which, in my opinion, is massively underutilized or just not used at all. And that is about promotion assets. So as you probably know, if you run a Google Ads account and if you run an e-commerce business, you will probably sometimes have promotions on. So very often people don't actually use that or forget to use it. And in my opinion, it's a wasted opportunity. I've got a fabulous full hours podcast on how to run a sale properly on Google Ads. And one of them is adding the promotion assets is, of course, one of the features that you will have to do. You'll have to head into your Google Ads account, head to assets, and then to promotions to create one. Now, the classic thing still exists, right? We used to be able to have promotions. You can have, for instance, an up to monetary promotion or like a full monetary promotion. You could have an up to discount promotion or a specific discount like up to 10% or specifically 10%. You can then determine for what it is. You can determine in which currency it is. If it's a monetary one, you can determine which language it is. You can determine which occasion it is even for, like, for instance, you will now probably have a Valentine's Day sale coming up. However, there is one massive new feature. Whereas you used to only be able to determine that there's no promotion details at all, or that the promotion is only valuable or valid for orders over a certain amount, or that the promotion could only be redeemed with a normal code, an alphanumeric code, such as welcome 10 or something like that. There are two new fantastic features which have been put live. In fact, I've spotted this one a couple of weeks ago and popped this on LinkedIn straight away. It didn't really get much notice, and then a week later it was reshared by quite a lot of people. Really just stumbled across this, is that you can now also have barcodes and also QR codes as various promotions, okay? So I'll be perfectly honest, since this is a completely new feature, I wanted to share this with everyone. And very often the podcast should be a collaborative enterprise anyway. So I absolutely invite everyone to give this a whirl and to give this a try, because whilst you can do exactly the same as before, you can create an occasion, a language, currency, the type of promotion, enter what the promotion is for, enter the final URL, even when the displayed promotion dates are, and you can schedule the asset. The new thing is that you can actually add a barcode. Now, I'm not entirely certain what the advantage of that is just yet. I know that you can choose various options for how the barcode is meant to be displayed, because there are, of course, many types of barcodes out there. Most of you will be familiar with the EAN 13, which is given out by GS1. Which is pretty much the little stripy thing that you see on absolutely any sort of product in the world, whether it's the PlayStation 5 you shop at Curry's, or whether it's a book or God knows what, it'll have a specific barcode. But it also has a host of different options which you can put in, such as different data matrices or Aztec, and even EAN8 and many others. I would imagine that this could be used very well in combination with a very generic or overall marketing ploy for instance, offline marketing events. Let's say, for instance, you want to run an offline sort of event. Maybe you will want to get people to come to your event with a certain barcode. Let's say, for instance, you have let's say, an offline ad in a newspaper. You could supplement the same with this. So you can think of it as like a coupon, if you like. So this is probably sort of the deployment that you can think of this, right? So whereas in the newspaper, what you used to do, or when you get this, for instance, at the end when you shop at Tesco's or at Sainsbury's, you get a little barcode which you can use with your next shop. I would imagine you can do the same here. It'll show on an ad, or maybe you can use a mobile to scan the ad and scan the barcode, and it'll take you to either where you want to, of course, shop, or you can print that out, or you can screenshot and just take it to the offline event to get the discount promoted. So really, really creative. Definitely gives you a little bit of a new thing that you can work with. But Google didn't stop there, because it does QR codes as well. So generally speaking, you can directly encode. So QR codes, everyone knows what they are. I would imagine that they have a very similar function, in that you could probably either scan it with your mobile and it takes you directly to a final URL where you can sort of take your where you can sort of take yourself. So let's say you search for something on a desktop or a tablet, and then you can scan the QR code on the asset with your mobile, or you could probably take a screenshot or on your mobile, and then go straight to the offer page from there. Again, I could think of this very similarly as like an offline sort of thing. Let's say, for instance, you're a very big chain and you have a big event going on, like some sort of sale with a discount. You could probably just create a QR code with the text to encode, pop it onto your Google Ads, and if someone searches for your brand or searches directly for this code, they could screenshot it and take this code with them into the shop, for instance, to decode. So nice little new tool, nice little update, definitely something that you should test. I've not seen it out in the wild yet. However, I'm pretty certain that we will see a lot more of this. And if you like more Google Ads updates like this, then please don't hesitate to reach out. Also follow me on LinkedIn. This is where I share a lot of these updates. There will be a massive new update coming this quarter still as well, where we're going to be expanding the podcast to another channel. Maybe one or two of you could guess which one that is, but stay tuned. Up until then, this has been Jeremy Young, your personal Google Ads expert, and I'm wishing you a lovely and productive week ahead.
Thank you for listening to Google Ads Unleashed. Be sure to subscribe wherever you heard this podcast so you never miss a future episode. If you found value in today's podcast, please share it with others and leave a rating and a review. For more information or to connect with Jeremy, check him out online at www.younganddigital.marketing. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.